You know, I'll be 50 years old in, July 11th of 1960 when I was born. So, July 11th of 2010, that makes me 50 years old. You see, this is to President Obama. I want to state some facts, okay? The biggest problem you have in the United States from an old dumb redneck, it lives in Little Rock, Arkansas by the name of Joseph W. Raper. I mean, it's not that hard to figure out, man. If you want my information, Mr. President, it's not that hard for you to find. I happen to know you're a smart man. I did not vote for you, however. I voted for John McCain because I felt like he was, just an experienced guy. Familiar face. You didn't have a familiar face. See, I didn't vote because you were black or white or what it was. It wouldn't matter to me if it had been a backyard Asian if he could have done the job. So, cut make a long story short for YouTube, which I'm going to embed this everywhere, Twitter it until you get my message. Okay, there's a lot of people out there with great ideas that can make the country better, and I tend to agree with Al Gore in one area, but in another area, Al, there's no problem with the ozone layer. There is probably some areas. That's not what's burning the earth up. It's people that's thugging out everywhere. I know where it's at. I got your answers, and I can show you how to solve a problem if you just listen to somebody for one time. You listen to this one guy I've seen on YouTube. I think you bought him my house. I don't know what you did, but that's fine with me. All of my issues are about the government putting the money in the right hands, the right people that go out there and produce the inventions, which I do have, that would save all the wildfires all across the globe, all the bad weather in the Ohio Valley. I have that recipe. I'll prove it to you. I should bring my schematics in here and just I don't know. I've been growing a beard for like this is the 15th beard I have been growing since. I have been doing research in horticulture. Okay, now that research yielded me the wisdom to show you that the people inside the White House or whatever, the ponds, the Senate, all of them that hands these jobs to all these people that are going to go buy drugs and do some evil deeds. No, sir, I'm a Christian man. God made this world perfect. There's nothing wrong with the ozone layer. What is wrong is people quit caring. They're sitting on their internets. I've been on my internet for 22 years, man. It's no big deal. I mean, they thrash me in a place called Live Video. I love those people. I don't care what they say to me or how they make me look. No, I'm not a comely man. Maybe at one day I was. I like to sing songs on Sing Snap, that sort of thing. You can find me there as Pure Heart Video. Okay, I'm not really any ties with anybody. I love all people. See, now our country, if you take out there in the West Coast where all those fires, even up in Alaska, you got a problem with your sodding, you got a problem with your forestry not being, some of it's too close together. A lot of measures could be taken that I have in a recipe book that creates the proper oxygen in your air, the proper weather format that's non-combustible. I have a biodegradable invention that it's not really an invention. I call it more or less taking an Al Gore avenue on the matter of restoration of Mother Earth, not just the United States. How about the whole globe? Everybody gets on the globe idea of what Al Gore was talking about. So Al, I do have a high IQ, man. I mean, what number that is, I will not expand that to anybody in any way at any time. But they refer to people in the South as hicks and rednecks. But Bill Clinton's a mighty smart man. I mean, I'm from look, I live in Little Rock, from Osceola, Arkansas, Blytheville, Arkansas, born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, man. I come from a rough family. I've lived a rough life, man. No, I'm not a wanted man or nothing. I'm a pole man, you know what they say in the South. I'm just an old pole. But see, that's not good enough. Sometimes in life, you get so old, and you get to where when you get older, you think. Okay, you've got a lot of people spending 20 hours a day on live video, places like that, doing hard things to each other. Look, that's one thing. That's a minute thing, but it's a serious matter as well. Okay, that's misuse of the internet. I used to be as mean as they were, you know. But these people are actually hacking your information left and right, taking what they please. These guys got some bombing IQs, you know, bombing IQs. I mean, better than ours. I know you're Rhodes Scholars and that sort of thing, but listen to an old dumb country boy. This country boy can pick his guitar up and rock anything I want to, and I have no fingertips, none at all. Okay, so I said to myself, yo, I can't let life defeat me, man. So I just started writing songs for a while. I done a little bit of everything at any time you'd want it to go, you know. But anyhow, I mean, anywho, but Mr. President Obama, listen, I mean, there's a lot of people out there suffering because they don't have a clue as what avenue to take. They're not, you know, and then they say, well, if I do this, but see, they don't have a way to trade out what they're doing to get it into a fair market zone. So there's a lot of things that needs to be done, and simplifying everything. As I know, we have these global terrorists. They're always going to be. All right, now how you handle your defense is one thing, but at the same time, you blow something up, you better restore it quick, or your ozone is not going to be a problem. Mother Earth will burn itself up, like God said, the second time it'd be destroyed by fire. I mean, ain't it happening? I mean, if you spent $20 billion in the whole recipe of the Ohio Valley for what I got for you, it would save you about $35 trillion. And probably, you know, in revenue, it would make $35 trillion in revenue in an expanded amount of time, and not that long of a time. I'm just talking about what money it saves versus what money it would produce. Somewhere about $36 trillion, just my calculator took off. But I mean, I do a lot of adding, and you know, they say liars don't figure and figures don't lie. So anyway, I did the figures, I did the math of the Ohio Valley as well. West Coast burning up. You know, hey, you got the wrong, those people who got ryegrass, burn up the grass, it'll burn up. You just look at it, lightning strike it, it'll burn up billions of acres. You got to have something in there. You must cut down some trees in between where there's oxygen flow that doesn't create this combustion. Okay, now I have that recipe. Now that's all I can tell you. As for all of my friends that's getting this message via, they call this talk box. Lots of naughty things goes on in these places too, and lots of naughty things goes on at your next door neighbor's house. But one thing that's not naughty is a man going forward saying, hey, I'm going to help the president, the Congress, the Senate. And if some of y'all in the Congress are dogs, you need to be fired. Any government worker that's on the internet playing games needs to be fired, eliminated totally. But I'll say this, you know, I've misused it in my life. That's cool, but I've never done anything illegal. Okay, so that's what we have. Now, I get attacked a lot because I'm a bold speaker. I don't take anything from anybody because there's no reason in this world for anybody to be condescended below themselves or what they think of themselves. I think that's a debauchery in one big sense of the word of the human flesh. Now, I got to go back to Bill Clinton for just, I got about a minute and something left. Bill Clinton is a very good man. I've never met Bill. I've seen him go by in some motorcades, sort of things like that. Okay, now I believe that I would feel safe in talking one-on-one to Bill Clinton. He's not that far from me. I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas. Obama, if you ever come to Little Rock, Arkansas, if you ever do, I want you to come and meet me. I want you to come and meet a real man. I mean, somebody that cares, not in brute strength. I am pretty stout for a 160-something pound man. I'm 6 foot 2 inches tall. You can run my driver's license if you'd like. Okay, that'd be fine with me. I had a bad life, dude. The thing is, I didn't mean to call you dude, sir. There you go. That's disrespect. I'm a godly man. All right, so what I want to say is basically Bill has that. He could feel exactly what I'm saying. Bill's been there. Al's been there. Mr. Obama, you've been there. Okay, now you was talking about the coal. When we get to the coal, she was talking about that we got right here in this country. You need to make it safe for all those coal miners, dude. You need to really, Mr. President, sorry, this dude thing comes out the internet jive talk. Anyway, Mr. President Obama, you need to make it safe for the coal miners, make it safe for the country. Get this idea I got for you I can't say it. My email is joemack1968yahoo.com for anybody that thinks they can prove my theory to be wrong. God bless all. I'm going to put this on YouTube. I'm going to open up a YouTube account, whatever name it'll give me, and I'll spam it, Twitter it, everything I have to do to get your attention, Mr. President. God bless, and may God bless all.